Well, my name is Bert Hickman. I'm the co-owner of the Hickman Automotive Group along with my brother Jonathan Hickman. Our dad was the dealer, and his dad was a dealer before that, and our great-grandfather was the original founder of the business. My grandfather had then taken over the business in the mid-40s, and his name was Edgar. He certainly wasn't afraid of risk and would often try many different things, many different businesses, but he saw the city growing, and in 1955 he bought this, or 65, sorry. He bought this property that we're on today. That's right, we just left Water Street and Waldegrave, and we've been doing zigzags and turns and going up hills and around corners, and that's the way the road. We have to follow the road because that was a cart path or it was a trail. And that's how the city evolved, because the whole, the evolution of St. John's was it was a harbor community. So everything started down by the harbor, and as the city expanded, it grew up over the hill, but all these trails became paved roads. So as we're driving to Kenmount Road, we're going through all these turns, which I guess was a trail back in the day, now it's a paved road. But when we get to the bottom of Kenmount Road, if you note, it's a very straight road, which must have meant that there was nothing built past then. When they put Kenmount Road, there was nothing there, so they had the opportunity to put a straight road and not follow a car path anymore. I wish you could bring people back from the past, and bring my family members back from the past, my great-grandfather or my grandfather particularly, because I know him so well, and my dad, to see where things are and just to see what happened with the business. And some of the things he talked about, he saw it 24 years ago about how things were evolving. Well, I think everybody has a story or a memory, or your mom's car, your dad's car, or your brother had one of these. And cars, they've always had, there's so much styling, it always changes, it evolves with eras, and you look at the cars from the 50s and all the big fins and things, and then all that disappeared when it went through the 60s, and then cars in the 70s were all pretty cool. Cars in the 80s and 90s became pretty plain and no styling and no design. And now you start looking at the cars that are coming out again, the styling features and things that they're putting into them, plus the technology. You look at the mall and how that has evolved, and it continues to evolve. Look at the big expansion. They tore Sears off after Sears went out of business. They tore that whole piece off, and I thought they were going to reduce the size of the mall, and now they're continuing to expand to it again. Couldn't pass A&W without talking about that, going there and parking as a kid with my parents and bringing out the tray of food and hanging it on your window and speaking through the speaker on what you want, and they come out on roller skates. And Thursday nights we go there with our old cars. I see Kenmount Road looking much like it is today, and I don't see it changing a lot. The car dealerships aren't going to leave Kenmount Road. We're all here, we're all invested. If you go up and down Kenmount Road, all the dealers, which are all friends of ours, have all made substantial investments in their properties, and they're doing wonderful jobs to enhance what Kenmount Road continues to look like. So we're going to be here for a long time in the car business.